Hey, it's Jake Gagne. Thanks for watching MotoAmerica on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, hit us with it.
Goes up the inside, and we remember her on the brakes in Atlanta. As you can see, Gus Rodeo goes sliding down the inside. Is he able to make the corner? Kayla's going to turn it back up underneath, and I believe she's going to be leading going up into turn 6.
14-year-old Kayla Yakov on the 31 takes over the lead. Gus Rodeo, the 96. On the Rodeo Warhorse, HSBK Racing entry takes over the spot. A nice pass by Gus Rodeo out of New Jersey. Coming up the front straightaway. Everybody catching a draft. There goes.
Everybody's looking for that draft, aren't they? And you can see Cody Wyman now gets himself into 5th place. We're going to be 4 wide again, G-Dub, as we head down into turn 1. And you can see everyone spread out all over the place as they come down here into the braking zone. Back a couple of gears on these small bikes into turn 1.
From where I said, it looks like Kayla's currently in the 3rd position, and you would never know by looking at her that she's got a few factors working against her here. This is actually her first time at this track, so she's really still trying to figure out the layout. More than that, a crash last round has her with a torn ACL and MCL in her left knee. She actually has a brace on underneath her leathers while she's riding.
She came over to me because I talked to her right after VIR, and she knew she had a problem with her knee.
Ooh, sorry, Bickney's.
Move, yeah.
Yeah, Bickney's right there on the 69 on the Bickney's Racing machine with a big front end issue. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. Gus Rodeo goes to the front now, but it's basically, Kayla had said, torn MCL, torn ACL.
And Jay, it's that jostling for position and passing under the brakes that slows the whole pack down and allows riders to bunch up. Here we go, 4 wide, heading into Canada corner. It's going to be Bickney's. No, Rodeo, aggressive turn in. Make sure everybody stays at bay. Boy, you could wear yourself out calling this one. It looks like Lemandry Jr. may have swept into 2nd place.
They're up in this lead draft. Lemandry Jr. drafts past Gus Rodeo, and look at the draft just a little bit further back. You can see that Bickney's is there as well.
Max Van just goes fastest top speed in a multi-rider draft, 106.7 mile an hour compared to 99 from Lemandry Jr. and Gus Rodeo at 98. But Rodeo, somebody was almost in the grass.
They were almost in the grass. Yeah, Bickney's goes back to the front with Rodeo there. You saw Aiden Dow also is up in this lead group. He's positioned himself into 4th, although looks like he might come under fire. He does from Lemandry Jr., who goes back past him.
Yakov going into 2nd.
Yep. 42.5, so we've seen them get into the 41s. And what we saw, a 41.9, I believe, was the qualifying time for Avery Dreyer. So, look at Levy Batty.
Levy Batty on the 71, trying to go up the inside and get position in 6th spot.
And did you see Cody Wyman take a long look over his head?
Oh, yeah.
Spreading out again. Levy Batty is number 71 there, moving through.
Just coming across the stripe, it was Yakov who is credited with the lead, but who knows what's going to happen in turn 1. It is Levy Batty who takes over the spot with about 4 laps to go in this one. On the Rodeo Racing Warhorse HSBK Racing machine, but it looks like Levy Batty on the Bart Karn Racing Kawasaki Ninja 400 has it. Oh, wait a second, there's Yakov. Oh, she's in 2nd spot now on the Altus Motorsports Racing machine.
Other riders around you, so it's just a matter of not getting shuffled back too far like you were talking about just now, and it's also, you don't really want to lead the last lap.
Lucas Oil helicopter shot as we have lead changes with only 3 laps to go in the SportbikeTrackGear.com. Levy Batty, who takes over the spot for the moment. There's been over a dozen lead changes so far in this race, and Gus Rodeo doesn't want to let Batty lead. So once again, Rodeo.
Get Cody Wyman down the inside on the left in the green leathers. He's trying to look at going past a few riders and not going to be able to make it, but Levy Batty is, as you can see. Aiden Dow's going to chop the nose off and get through now. Aiden Dow leads out of turn 5. Is Gus Rodeo going to do this again up into turn 6? Let's have a look. Dow's going to lead him. So you got the 55 now of Aiden Dow. Levy Batty's still sitting there. Lemandry Jr. gets himself into 3rd, and look at Yanda Medina gets himself into 3rd spot. And Levy Batty lost the front there in turn 10 and was able to get it back together, but the 39 is on the move. This lap here, he's gone back probably a little bit further than we've seen, so he's trying to get in that draft. As you can see now, Yandel Medina has taken the lead with 2 laps to go.
Another lead change in the SportbikeTrackGear.com Junior Cup category. These smaller displacement motorcycles is Levy Batty.
You're going to get drafts, but it's going to be so spread out. As you can see, Medina going up underneath Aiden Thau now, really confident into turn 10 is the 39. I really believe that Medina has a pretty fast motorcycle, and he looks a little smaller than most of the other riders. So, and lead down into turn 5, but do you want to lead into turn 5? That is the question.
I don't know. Rodeo's going to give it a go. I know Yakov and Wyman had worked earlier this weekend together in qualifier number 1.
He's moved over to the right, which is going to make the track longer, but he had no real risk of getting drafted here, Gus Rodeo. Look how tight he's gone in there, and he's really allowed the others to get themselves into position.
But who knows now?
Lamandry Jr.'s in the perfect spot now. Lamandry Jr. is right where he needs to be. He doesn't have any threat from anybody behind him. Of course, he doesn't know that now. He's just got to draft at the finish.
Kayla Yakov in third. She's going to come under fire from some other bikes. Here we go. Up the hill towards start-finish line. It's Gus Rodeo. He's trying to hold off Lamandry Jr. There's nothing he can do. Lamandry Jr. comes across the line and will win by 0.06 of a second on a perfect draft and pass maneuver. It's Bazooka Joe Lamandry Jr. who gets it done today.
And he just pips Gus Rodeo at the line break by 0.06 of a second.
Got to see that photo finish.
Here we go. Man, it is close.
That is close. Here's the photo finish. This is what really determines it.
Well, that's the battle behind.
Yeah, that's definitely the battle behind.
Yeah.